Hi. Welcome to the Human Design for Marketing podcast. I'm your host, Yvette Mayer, and this show's for you if you're done with cookie cutter marketing and ready to build your personal brand in alignment with who you really are. Let's dive in. Hello, and welcome back to the Human Design for Marketing podcast. This episode is incredibly different. It's going to be a short one. It's actually an introduction to a series that I'm going to be running throughout the month of December 2024. Here's a little bit of the reason why I'm doing this. I am about to leave, drum roll, on a 5-week overseas trip. 5 whole weeks. I'm off to Europe skiing. That's the main part of the trip, but I'm stopping in Bali in both directions. And I'm traveling with my family for most of this. We'll also be having Christmas in the south of France. And look, it's going to be all sorts of spectacular. So I've been thinking about having pre-recorded episodes for whilst I'm away. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a good old-fashioned generator, like many of you listening. And when I thought about doing a lot of educational or how-to content and really getting into what would be most useful for you during this time, I could not find my generator lit up vibes. I just couldn't. And so I've been sitting with this and thinking, do I take a pause? What will I do? And today it's literally my last day at home. I am working for some of the week in Bali next week. And finally I had the download. And it kind of happened when I thought about sharing an Instagram carousel that would share a photo or two from each year of 2024, which has been a strange, grief-stricken, yet wonderful at many times year for me, to kind of go through the highlights. And also it got me thinking about the lessons, which I was going to post. I made I got all of this ready, and for some reason, maybe because it didn't do an effective enough job, I didn't post it. But this morning, hot off the press, this morning as I did my beautiful morning walk on Culburra Beach, which is 15 minutes from my front door, it is so beautiful. We're in a very spectacular time of the year here in New South Wales, Australia. It was just glistening, and I do this walk I know it's 10,000 steps. It's about an hour and 10 minutes. It's not an easy walk because I do it fast and it's on the sand, but I do tend to have some of my biggest breakthroughs. I even true story, made the decision to focus on human design for marketing in my business on this beach. So, gosh, it's just hit me that this is a very special place for me when it comes to receiving direct, let's call them transmissions from source. And I decided walking along the beach today that what would be fun for me and hopefully for you, a bit novel, not my usual podcasting style, is to share 12 separate episodes that go through 1 month at a time, the highlight in my business and life of that month in 2024, so starting with January, and then the deeper lesson. And this year, honestly, with so much grief in my life and more than you know behind the scenes, challenges and struggles in between big moments of joy and success, gosh, I've learnt a lot this year. And it's very reflective of my journey with human design and the fact that I am in a place of super high awareness now when I'm being challenged. And I have my meltdowns and I have my moments, but I'm very conscious that everything that happens is happening for me to a degree, and that it's really in the lessons that we grow and that we rise. Like we have this ability to sit back and see the bigger picture. And it's such an incredibly powerful process. And I know that sharing this with you is going to be maybe some of the most powerful content that I've actually shared with you, because it's real, authentic, relatable, deep, and quite profound at times when we do this work. So not only am I going to be sharing with you the 12 lessons, let's just call it 12 lessons in 2024 across 12 individual podcast episodes, but I'm going to be taking you on a journey into yourself and inspiring you. What I want you to do actually is every time you listen to one of these episodes is to contemplate what was going on for you in that month. Now, the way that I like to do this myself, and it might be the best way for you as well, is if I don't have a clear memory of that month, I have my journals and I have my iPhone photo album. So I just go back into both of those things and it all comes rushing back to me exactly what was going on, what was on my heart, what was on my soul, what was going on from a, oh my God, I can't believe this happened point of view, how it aligned to my design or what human design taught me in that moment. And yes, I really recommend that this is both a opportunity for me to tell you a story. It's going to be a lot of storytelling, but also to inspire you to reflect on your year and extract the lessons so that you can move towards 2025 with a level of release of all that's past, and having made the space to step into an expansive energy as you move into the year to come. So, as I said, these are going to be short lessons. These are going to be short podcast episodes that pack a bit of a punch, take you on a journey, and that you can listen in between times when you're dropping someone off somewhere, or you're about to listen to a long podcast and you just want something light and easy in between. Pop me in your ears. They won't be 12 days in a row, like 12 days of Christmas, but they will be 12 episodes in a row. I will deliver them all by the end of December. I am going to wrap this one up now, and I'm immediately going to record the first one for you. So we'll release both today or in the next day or two at least, and you can get started. So thanks for being here with me. I genuinely trust and hope that you're going to enjoy this series, and I will be back in your ears in uno momento. Bye for now. There are heaps more resources in the show notes. I can't wait to be back in your ears again soon. Bye for now.